Okay, so this week I'm going to be recording with Ben Stark's red-white aggro deck from Grand Prix Memphis. And I originally wasn't super high on this deck, and then someone made a comment about how this deck was actually kind of innovative. I kind of took a look at it again. I was just kind of, I really like what it did in respect to the archetype compared to the other red-white decks we've seen. Um, you'll notice a complete lack of any of the high drop threats in the main deck, which sounds pretty awesome to me. You get to be a red deck game one, which I always love being the red deck in a format if I can. And then you get to board into your high drop threats when you want them as trumps or whatever. Um, which it just sounds really like on like a theory basis, like being linear game one, then boarding into different configurations for game two as they get better answers sounds really awesome to me. Also, the fact that I can't remember who on coverage mentioned it, but you get to utilize Temple of Triumph in a lot of great ways. Like game one, you can scry away lands, so your effective 24 lands is a lot less. And then game two, you can scry 2 lands so that you can actually turn your 24 lands into effectively more, so that you can cast cards like Sark on the Dragon Speaker. Um, Also, you get to play this card, which is, I think I may have kind of harped on this a little bit earlier in the format, but this kind of breaks a lot of the rules of the format. That cheap removal has to be conditional, also conditional, and this just kills something. Just 1 mana, done. Which is really exciting. Um, it's kind of interesting to me that I'm playing with a bunch of Soulfire Grandmasters because I really, really hated on that card. But I think if you're just going to bring the curve down, it's one of the best ways to do so. So it's not. It's similar to Warden of the First Tree in the fact that I really like. I think people really overestimated the card. It's not going to carry a whole deck. But as like a component of general strategy, it's going to do a lot of good work. Yeah, the 4 Outpost Siege also makes a lot of sense over Chandra. Just having this card stay in play and draw you extra cards to win a game is pretty huge, especially when you're really burn heavy like this list is. I don't know. I'm kind of excited to red deck people, so we'll see how it goes.